AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
I know what this is.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Speaking of old school, there were some people that were around back then. In their primes, I was a young buckaroo, whippersnapper, flea, diapers, all ball. In the streets, apparently. While this man,
you know, OG was outside then.
Mark Jackson, he heard somebody got hired from the Knicks, allegedly, and he had some comments reacting to that, allegedly.
To whom it may concern, blessings. You're more than qualified. Your resume says you're more than qualified. Your body of work says you're more than qualified. So it's easy to get depressed. It's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to get down. It's easy to have doubt and start questioning. I don't know who I'm talking to. You done prayed about it, asked about it, and it didn't happen. Well, it didn't happen for a reason. The worst place to be in this world is outside the will of God. Don't miss your shout. What's yours is yours. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's enough to run on. I gotta go. Blessings.
Yo, Flea, he sounds mad old. The real MJ, huh? Mark Jackson. What do you think about Mark Jackson's comments? Is it a coinky dink? Same day we hired Mike Brown, he got something to say about being qualified as a coach. He's giving out a qualified reaction.
Well, it just answers everybody's questions that if you think he doesn't want to be a head coach, there's your answer right there. You know, we've been hearing rumors forever why he isn't going to be a head coach ever again, why he's blackballed, this and that, this and the third. Then you hear, yo, he may not even want to coach. That right there proves that he still wants to be a head coach in the NBA. There's so many rumors of why he's blackballed. I'm not going to go there. We all heard so many stories. But it's sad, man. It's sad because the guy is qualified. He is qualified to be an NBA head coach. You giving all these other bum head coaches, these niggas is getting 3, 4, 5, and 6 times around to be coaches. It's you know, it's just sad that ain't nobody really speaking up for him. You know, some of the recent head coaches, some of the former players, current players, it's just sad. You know, it just goes to show you that, listen, man, this thing is big business. In these relationships nowadays, people are really afraid to break them for whatever reason. But, you know, it's sad, man. But it's no coincidence. He wanted the Knicks head coaching job. From New York, played at St. John's, played with the Knicks. Come on, man. One of the greatest point guards to come out of the city. He wanted that job. That right there, Flea, Fabian, he wanted that job. And I don't care what nobody say. He probably felt good when people started advocating for him. I know we laugh at Stephen A. Smith, but hey, he said it on national live TV. You know, Flea, I know it may be phony or fake, but I'm just saying still, he had the little cojones to say something. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just goes to show you that Mark Jackson wanted that job. And I'm going to be honest. I think he damn near would have did a great fucking job. But you know, it's just sad, man, that, you know, they doing him like that. But I'm gonna be real, and I just pass it to Flea. Listen, man, he a strong brother. He don't come out and disrespect nobody. He don't make no excuses.
Except Savannah.
Huh?
No, I said except Savannah. But go ahead. Go ahead.
The floor is yours. The floor is yours, man.
And with that, we have Flea. What's your reaction to Mark Jackson? Basically,
gotta get you out of here.
Making a statement.
Gotta get you out of here.
Wait, did he get that comment out of the park, Flea? Did he take that comment out of the park? Did you like what he said?
Y'all niggas is foul, man. Y'all niggas is so foul.
Yo, that shit was so crazy. I thought it was AI.
It was live.
Early AI.
This was live. The finals.
No question.
The finals. I'm gonna knock this shit out the park.
No question.
All respect. Didn't he say respectfully or some shit after that?
All respect due.
Oh, gee, he said it. You heard it. You was there. You were
No
there.
question.
This nigga said all due respect. I was like, wait, what? Come on, Mark.
There's no exclamation point when
down,
you're talking with us, man. The exclamation point is no question.
Yo,
Mark Jackson.
no,
Wow,
but
stop.
on a serious note, man.
Yo,
OG.
he's crazy.
Out the park, boy.
Yo, that nigga Mark is crazy, man.
Wow. OG, that nigga is nuts, bro.
Big
Knock
wins.
this shit out the park. All due respect. The niggas, her husband is playing right now. Wow.
No
Wow.
questions.
Wow. I love it, though. I love it. A lot of niggas think like that. But anyway, so, I'm just saying, a lot of niggas think like that. Yes. A lot of niggas think like that.
Powerball.
My panel don't want to hold me down. Comments. I know I'm not bugging. A lot of niggas think that. Anyway.
Ain't nobody thinking that.
The nigga hates LeBron so much he's going to say Savannah's not fire?
Oh,
Move on. We move on. I'm gonna
yo,
start a new
LeBron
beef
got him
with this
shook.
nigga.
Yo, that's enough. LeBron got him shook. Some of
I'm
these
gonna start
LeBron
a
fans
new
got him
beef
shook.
with this nigga.
He don't want to talk. He don't want to talk about Bronny. He definitely ain't talking about.
He don't want to talk about
Banana
Bronny,
Savannah.
Savannah. Bryce ain't even gonna get him. He ain't even gonna watch TV for Bryce. You see how he acting?
He's
You
gonna
see
quit the NBA. He's gonna quit watching the NBA.
Regular. Yeah. There it go. You missed that one. You missed that, right? There you go.
He
That's
twisted
it
it.
right there. That's it right there.
Or he was
That's
bagging
right
it.
there. He said regular weed.
Got the
Big shout out
seasoning.
to David Parker. He know the slang. He know the lingo. Big shout out to David Parker. Nah, man, for real though. All these niggas got podcasts, man. All these niggas got platforms. All these niggas has got microphones in their fucking face every day, rapping and talking and chatting. Draymond Green, never hear you. Why we don't talk about why Mark Jackson don't got a job? Steph Curry, beloved, everybody loves you. Babyface assassin. Why nobody asking the hard questions? Klay Thompson, you're sitting behind Meg Thee Stallion. Why you doing that? Let me ask you. Why are you not advocating for Mark Jackson? What are we doing, y'all? Fuck the rest of the league. Those three guys right there. Forget the rest of the league. Why y'all not talking up? Why have y'all not ever said anything? 100%, Fish. That's a fact. And I'm gonna just say this, and the comments will understand, and OG and Fabian will understand. I'm not going overboard, but y'all follow me. That community is strong. And if Mark Jackson is doing things that even question that community, that's tough to navigate in today's world. And I'm being real right now. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. The situation that he put himself in, standing on what he believes in, which is fine. But when you start questioning that community, that you put yourself in a tough position, and then you put your other guy, those guys don't want to risk nothing. Like OG said, relationships, right? We don't know what's going to happen for the rest of Draymond's career. If Golden State says we got to let you go, and he happened to be, talking up for Mark Jackson, the other 29 teams, whoever's in those front offices, ownership, or they might look at that like, I'm good. It's been over a decade, y'all. Not an interview, not he's in the running for this job, that job, not anything. He fucked up bad. Like, let's call it what it is. It's blackboard, it's fucked up. But whatever he did, he fucked up. Let's call it what it is. I would love for him to be in a position to be a head coach because he was a damn good one. But why nobody speaking up for him? There's reasons. There's got to be reasons. His guys, the guys that he helped elevate, these guys are a dynasty now. These guys are Hall of Famers. These guys are like We talk about Steph Curry and Klay Thompson as one of the best, if not the best. That's the cream of the crop now. And they have no conversation about the guy that helped mold them. Draymond Green, he made you, he put you in position. Kerr changes some things around and puts you in and makes your role even more elevated. But come on, like I don't understand. And I wish people could be a little more transparent with us. Everybody adults, let's talk about this. Why isn't he getting a fair shot? Why is he talking to himself in his phone, walking, consoling himself about not getting a Knick job? Nah, for real, y'all. Because that's I feel for him. I do. I absolutely do feel for the brother. And somebody in the comments said, I'm not even mad. If he did get on Mike Brown's coaching staff, I would love that. How do y'all feel about that?
No, well, before Fabian, remember I said that. I said, but knowing Mark,
okay.
I don't know. Remember, I said, guys like that, a lot of pride. I don't think he would want to be on the assistant side. I think he wants to be a head coach. But I would love him there. But like I said, some guys that they pride, man, is at an all-time high. But I would love that. But guys like that, you could tell, bro, they ain't going for no nonsense, no mess. He, like Fabian always says this, and I agree. Bro, you want guys there that want to be a head coach. And I think he's too much of a threat to Mike Brown. I hear what you're saying. I think Mike Brown would know that. So of course we would love it, but that's a dangerous thing for Mike Brown to do. But at the same time, a guy like Mark Jackson, listen, bro, right now he's probably saying, I don't want no assistant coach. I want to be the head coach. So that would be very difficult to have it. But I would love it if we want to speculate and fantasize about it. Yeah, hell yeah.
Fabian, answer that question, and I want to double down on something, because big shout out to King's Speech. That's our guy. He always shows us love, always rocking with us. That's a hell of a question. How? Yeah. Because we talking about big business, the NBA, one of the biggest but ABC, that network is
Disney.
How can he keep a job there, and he's having issues with that community? What?
How does he have a job there for talking about the business that he's banned from? He's banned from basketball, and his job is to commentate about it, right? So it is very interesting. I agree. AllBall took the words out of my mouth about Mike Brown hiring him. It's a high risk for a situation you're walking into that's already highly risky. We'll get to Mike Brown in a second, because you said you like the press conference. There's a little piece that we have to really highlight. I don't like what hinting at being a head coach, and Jeff Van Gundy is an assistant coach. Atkinson went from being a great coach for the Brooklyn Nets and sat down as an assistant coach. Jordy Fernandez is now a head coach after being an assistant coach. Mike Denault was an assistant coach. The one thing we hated about Tom Thibodeau was the fact that you never thought that you could be an assistant coach. Mark Jackson, you are not exempt of that. If you want to prove you can be in the NBA at the very least, why aren't you interviewing or trying to be a part of an assistant coaching staff? Like I'm to me, it wasn't that great of a job that he did at Golden State. It just wasn't. They were maybe to the second round, and there's nothing wrong with that, because that doesn't mean you shouldn't have a job. There's too many bum ass coaches in the league. Just too many. He's not a bum. He clearly knows basketball. He talks basketball. So that's not the problem. But again, it's the strategy with the Kaepernicks, the Kyries, and once you start including politics and religion and sex out in mama, once you do that, it's a workplace. Once you do that, if you ain't Phil Jackson, if you ain't one of these guys with equity, bro, it's tough to really throw your weight around. And I see Steve Kerr and Popovich talking politics. They don't not talk politics. They are in the press conferences and they yap about it.
They heavy hitters though.
Well, they're heavy hitters after the fact. They weren't talking about that shit 98.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They got the cachet. They got the cachet to do it now.
Correct.
Steve Kerr's pops died.
Oh, right.
So I think he has carte blanche to do that too. But go ahead, OG.
But just also 10 seconds, because y'all cooking. Also, those guys got the guys to back them up. You got guys just stealing. You got so many players that's just talk about Pop and Curve, father figures, this and that and that and this. So let's not forget they got guys that back them up. Mark Jackson ain't got none of that. Even his former teammates, where's the Reggie Millers and all these guys? So the Jalen Roses and the so for me, those guys got guys to back them up as well. I just want to say that. Go ahead, Fabian.
I'm glad. No, because you reminded me of a point I wanted to make.
Yes.
You know, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and these guys, Steve Kerr, they have spoken to, and Draymond, they have spoken to. Mark Jackson deserves a job in the NBA. But my problem is, just like we saw Giannis, and I said, oh, he knows what he's doing. He's trying to go viral. Draymond Green knows how to go viral. Draymond Green can say anything and knows how to make that go viral. You can make Mark Jackson's job, and why we don't know why he has a job, go super viral. All that punching people in the jaw, punch everybody in the face with that bit of news. Hold him down. You would never do that. You don't have the balls to do that. You don't, because you ain't trying to go up against that crew. Just to what AllBall said, that's the problem. Mark Jackson does not have his ducks aligned to go up against that kind of battle, no matter how great you are. You just don't have it. And someone like Draymond, who goes super viral all the time, that's who I'm most disappointed in all this, because you're the big mouth. Everybody else, they know when to shut up. They have shown this. But Draymond, Mr. Tough Guy, this is one of the toughest subjects in your career. This happened with you. He started you over David Lee. Yeah, David Lee got hurt, but this has to mean something to you. It has to, with the way y'all talk about it. So you can feel like a chump. I know when you look in the mirror, you know what you're saying. I ain't getting into all that. I'm not doing it. Not stepping out on that one. Especially where they play basketball at. He's not doing it. Draymond ain't got the cojones to speak on it, Flea. I'm telling you, he don't.
I just go ahead, OG.
No, just real quick, just and because I want you say you're gonna double down on something. I'm just saying for me, I don't look for Draymond to say something. I'm looking for guys like Kyrie Irving and Jaylen Brown to say something. Kyrie know what it feels like to damn near be blackballed the way they didn't want to pay him and almost wanted them kicked out the league. So I just want guys that advocate for, righteousness. Where y'all at? Even guys like LeBron. I mean, guys that, like I said, that act like they for that. Listen, even if he doesn't ever get a job, it needs to be highlighted that this is wrong. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, what's going on, and let's fix the problem so this can't happen again, because how many coaches that we know is bums is getting 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs. They get fired, they get hired within the same season. So I that's all I wanted to say. But go ahead, Flea.
Nah, I think that's a great point. I think that's a great point. Like I don't know. I mean, I know we got something else. I almost want to end on that, because that right there is such a great point, because why aren't those type of guys speaking about it, right? And not asked about it, right? Some guys have agendas sometimes, and they get a press conference after the game. They go to that press conference with an agenda. I'm not taking no questions. I got something to say. I'm going to say this, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking no questions. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll take questions after the game tomorrow. But tonight, I need to get something off. And I just thought that Mark Jackson was impactful enough in the time that he was a head coach to do that. Right, to do that for him. In terms of him though, right? Because I'm sitting there thinking, I'm hearing what you guys are saying, right? When he got that head coaching job, and Fabian hit something on the head, right? He skipped the line, right? Was he on somebody's bench prior to that? What is his resume prior to becoming a head coach for the Golden State Warriors? He was calling games for the Nets at one time, I think. Like, what was his was he on anybody's bench? How did he skip the line, right, to now not even be able to get on the line, right? That's wild to me. Not having
Well, hold on. Let's be honest, right? That Golden State Warriors job, when he got it, that job wasn't sexy. Let's be realistic. No, nobody knew Draymond was going to be this. Nobody knew Klay was going to be one of the greatest shooters we ever seen. And let's not talk about Steph Curry. People threw Steph Curry in the trash. That's why he keep a chip on his shoulder. They thought he wasn't going to stay healthy. How many people said he couldn't play in the NBA? He was too little, too frail. So for me, yeah, Mark Jackson skipped the line. But think about it. They gave him something and he turned it into something. So for me, it ain't like he skipped the line and jumped right into a fully loaded Golden State team when they was already on the verge of being great with a Kevin Durant. No, he groomed them guys.
That's a fact, OG. But my thing is this. You groomed the best backcourt of all time, right? And I'm being, whatever you want to do with that. Let's just say that. The best backcourt of all time. You groomed that. They fire you. Why didn't any other the 29 other teams poach you? You're fired? Okay, let me grab you. And I'm talking about from an assistant perspective. How many great guards have been drafted since Mark Jackson was fired in 2013? How many? How many could he have impacted for any of these teams in the NBA?
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.